Hi everyone, it is cycle day 15 and I just got home from an appointment at my fertility center where I had another mid-cycle ultrasound done to check the progress of my follicles. If you remember my last appointment, which was 4 days ago, it was last Thursday, what we found was that I had a lot of follicles that were very small. I had way too many for one thing, and none that were really growing the way that they should have been. So what Dr. P decided to do was have me continue with the Follistim injections, 100 IUs every morning, and then I went back in today where they did another mid-cycle ultrasound and we checked on how the follicles were progressing. What we were really hoping to find was that the smaller follicles had stayed small, that they were not growing, and that the few follicles that were larger last time, I had an 11 millimeter and two 12 millimeter follicles on my right side last time. We were hoping that those three had grown with the help of the Follistim. So that is exactly what we found today. I was so happy when we looked on the ultrasound screen, and sure enough, 3 on the right side were growing well. One of the follicles measured 15 millimeters, one measured 16 millimeters, and one measured 17 millimeters. So 18 millimeters is the magic number, and we're definitely well on our way. My follicles are just very, very slow growing for a quote normal or healthy woman's cycle. Yesterday, cycle day 14 would have been the day that the follicles would have been mature and releasing eggs, and so since today is cycle day 15 and mine still haven't quite reached maturity even with the help of Follistim, you can definitely say that they're just slow. But they were slow before when we were doing all this and going through this to have a baby when we had Brianna, and so I knew to expect them to be slow growing. So what we are doing now is we're going to do about another 3 days probably of the Follistim injections, maybe just 2. I haven't heard exactly for sure yet, but definitely at least 2 more days, which will give me a full 10 days on the Follistim injections, and hopefully by midweek this week I will have 1, preferably 2 follicles that are mature, and then I can do a trigger shot and the IUI maybe on Thursday is kind of what we're shooting for right now. But like I said, I haven't gotten the official word from my doctor yet. He will wait to see what my estradiol level is again to kind of make the final decision regarding the timing of everything. So I do want to show you what the trigger shot entails and what it all looks like. I showed you the Follistim pin last time, so we'll look at the trigger shot this time. Basically, this is Navarel, and it is a hormone that I'll inject in my stomach. Actually, Chris will inject it. I'm not very good at giving myself the injections, but anyway, we'll inject it in my midsection, and it will tell the follicles to release eggs. So this is a powder. It comes unmixed, and I'll have to mix it with water. And of course, I have very specific instructions so that I don't mess anything up to tell me exactly how much of everything to use. Once the water is added to the powder, you kind of just swish it around like this. You cannot shake it, but you swish it around until it's completely mixed in. And then I'll use this syringe to I'll fill the syringe with medicine, and that's how it'll be injected. And this needle is a little scarier than the Follistim pin. Whoops, just pulled the needle off there. If I can get there we go. It's not terrible. It is a little bit bigger. Can you see that? I don't know how much you can see, but anyway, so the syringe is kind of scary looking to me, but I've done this trigger shot 3 times before, and it does generally leave a red whelp on my midsection, but that goes away within a couple days, so it's nothing too terrible. So we were very happy overall with how the appointment went today. I think it was really the best case scenario. I didn't know really what to expect, if we were going to go in and the cycle be canceled after all, or if all the small follicles would have grown as well, but really this exactly what we wanted to happen is what did happen, where the small follicles stayed small and the ones that were a little bit bigger got bigger. So hopefully that's a promising sign for the future of this cycle. As far as how I've been feeling, I had a really rough weekend. Saturday especially, I felt really bad. Just tummy troubles, and I had a terrible headache on Saturday and yesterday as well on Sunday. Saturday, I spent a lot of the day in bed, and it was just a really rough day overall, but if that's what it takes for things to be working, or if that's what I have to go through, then that's just how it is, and I know that it's all just part of the game. So anyway, oh, and I almost forgot. I kept trying to think. I knew I was forgetting something. Great news that we got today was that I had to buy, or I thought I was going to have to purchase another Follistim cartridge, which, like I told you guys last time, was $261 a cartridge, and I've already purchased 2 for this cycle. But for whatever reason, the clinic today gave me the 3rd cartridge. They did not make me purchase it. They gave it to me. So that was fantastic news, a huge surprise. I've purchased lots of Follistim cartridges from them, and this is the first time that they've ever gifted me one. And so I was really excited about that. It's the small things, you know, saving $261, I'll take it where I can get it. So anyway, a lot more positive. It was a much better appointment today, much more positive. I'm feeling a lot better about everything. So I'll update you all when I find out more.